Let's get the lens clean here, okay? It's a live video for the Makers Movement. Joining you this morning. It's barely still morning. It's 11 o'clock. It's a snowy day here in Cincinnati. You can see out there we got snow on the DIY back there. I'm kind of loving it. I'm 47. I'm not dying to skate every single day. It's just the truth. I got this great new thermos. This is gonna help. I have a friend named Scott, who's an awesome guy. I love you, Scott. He's a truck driver for Dunkin' Donuts, and he got me this great thermos. Great to see you, Ben Vervaat. And so we're gonna fill this bad boy up today. One of the things I love about this thermos is not only that it's got great capacity, keeps things nice and warm, but it comes with two cups. They break apart, it's unscrewed from each other. They're 2 cups. That is awesome. So I could put a lanyard on it. It's got strap things on there. Well, anyways, this morning is Makers Movement. This is our morning coffee together. So we're heading downstairs into the former mortuary prep room. And here at the bottom of the stairs, you can see I draped off a section. That's just preliminary prototype draping. I used to have it draped aggressively down here. It worked very well. The current of air away from whatever I'm working on really reduced I wouldn't say the need for masking, but it really reduced it did. It reduced the need for masking. I could work on something and not have to, you know what we're going to do? I don't like videoing with a light bulb. It's just a bit much. So we're going to unscrew this light bulb. There we go. Just going to take that light bulb down a notch. But we still are going to have the other light plugged in. See, I got a lot of these up here. I'm not afraid to do this. I have a good electrical service. It can carry. All my lighting is CFL. I don't have any incandescents in here. Nothing crazy aggressive that's draining power. So I can have a lot of active light bulbs without overloading the circuits or anything like that. I did have a ground flow current interrupter that was popping, as you saw maybe last week, and that was caused by a failing dehumidifier. My dehumidifier was dying. So here we go. We pour ourselves a cup of Dunkin'. It's not Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's just whatever, Kroger or Maxwell House or whatever. I don't drink very good coffee because I love being on the road on my motorcycle. And everyone knows I love Starbucks, just like anyone who likes coffee ought to, in a way, whatever. But I drink poor coffee because poor coffee conditioning is good for the road. I haven't been on a proper road trip. I can't remember since when. It's not that long ago. But it's a considerable amount of time. You know, I'm bummed out, not heavily, but yesterday my bracket that holds iPhones onto my tripod, you can see the little brass widget inside of it, it conked out. And so I am without the ability to give you guys the top-down view that I love to provide. And this thing is just all sorts of falling apart. So I'm going to have you guys on the level and have a little bit less engaging. Although I think I may have found a way. I may have just found a way. I might be able to put you guys into the cassette tape thing on the boombox. Let's see what that does. Oh, this has potential. Let's see that view. That's not a terrible view. I think I'll wedge that with this. I think I'll wedge this behind you guys. This is that sander cleaner thing. Wedge that back there and put you guys in here like that. Oh, this is great. Hey, here we are. I like this. I mean, I don't like it as much as I like you. I like for you to be able to see from a top-down sort of angle. What if I put you on top of the boombox and I take this eraser cleaner thing and stick it in front of the phone? Oh, guys, it looks like we're finding our way around a whole bunch of technical problems. Lo-fi solution. Thank you, Ben Vervat. Ben, are you in the Netherlands? I can't remember where you're from. I'm very happy to have folks from the Netherlands. Do you guys know about my tie to the Netherlands? If you're not from the Netherlands, I won't go into that right now. But my wife, her parents are Dutch. And they've passed. But let's see if I can get this going here. Nah, it looks like that's not going to work. Belgium. Well, I have family in Belgium right now. My family in Belgium lives in Leuven. Bob de Crane and Ina, Klazina. So I go to Leuven now and then. I've got pictures from my last trip in 2018. And Ben, are you French-speaking Belgian or are you Flemish? There's the question. And so there we are. I'm still holding this up because it's not doing what I wanted, but it's almost there. Hey, let's do something together. Let's make a clip. So I'm trying to put you guys up above the boombox. Yeah, I'll see you when I'm in Leuven next time. You'll see me. I love it. Could be a couple years because we go every few years. Flemish, cool. Ik spreek een klein beetje Nederlands, but not much. But ik vind het leuk, Nederlands praten. Yeah, I will come over and visit. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'll post up some excerpts of my time in Belgium. We're going to make a clip together today while we talk. I'm going to make a clip that comes down over this pipe and holds my phone back. And to do it, I'm going to use a little bit of wire. So I'm going to go back to this magical eraser and this orientation right here. We're going to take some wire. I keep a roll of wire around the shop. Yesterday I used a piece of wire to tilt this suspended fan. I think we should name that fan Safety Fan. I wanted to tilt Safety Fan. And we named it Safety Fan because you can safely put your hand all the way through Safety Fan anytime that it's not running. And Safety Fan is definitely not a serious risk of getting hurt. All right, so I have a roll of wire, but I don't. It's funny, I've got a lot of tools, but most of them are in my motorcycle shop, which is like 85 feet away. So that's too. Used to get some good blonde hash from Belgium. Oh man. All right, we're going to take this. Here's our project this morning. We're going to make a phone clip that comes down over the top of the phone and holds it in place up here to give me an angle down. So I'm just going to make this clip come down over the phone and back that way. Let's see what we get here. One bend and a second bend. All right. It's done. Hey guys, check it out. I'm going to show it to you. Look at this high-tech clip we just built to hold the phone. There it is. I just take you guys and put you in here, and it doesn't really make a difference that my tripod pooped out. I should take some wire and make different phone clips all over the place. I could make one that's right above me and just stick you guys into it and get the top-down shots here at the shaping table. I like this. See, now we're having fun. That's how it is. Sometimes, some days it do be like that. And there was a bar in Lofen. Hang on, I left my coffee over there. I'm gonna get it. I was with my son on the trip. I just posted London footage from the same trip. There was a bar in Lofen that, see, this has 2 cups. I think this was really smart. I've got a thermos that has 2 cups. I'll keep them together. It'll keep the coffee warmer. Anyway, this bar in Lofen had mopeds that had been made like choppers. And they had a moped club that was like a chopper biker style moped club. And it was at the end of, we had spent a certain number of days in London, November 2018. Great visit. James Lee, Dreddy Barber, and crew. I can't remember everyone's names. I really should write them down. Good morning, Chris McCann. Boy, am I glad to have you with me. Chris is a fellow YouTuber. If you guys haven't, check out Chris. Chris is, man, he's high-end compared to me. And I love it. Being low-end is my jam. I am really content, nay, even proud, to be a lo-fi, low-end, grungy little maker. Chris is working on wheels. He's working on urethanes and stuff like that. And his YouTube channel, please go like and subscribe, leave him comments, ask him questions, dig in there, and get involved with Chris McCann, because he's one of the guys who holds promise to actually, you know, show you how to make things that you really want. He just did a video on wheels. He's been working on wheels, and check him out. Urethane is something I don't mess with. I mess with wood, I mess with glue, and I mess with lo-fi technology that is not, I'm working to, my whole push is to see lo-fi, low-tech workshops just spread. So a lot of tools I have, I don't update. I do a lot of improvising and do a lot of crappy work that is actually awesome. It tends to be high quality, but the lo-fi character of it honestly is endearing to me. That was what I loved about, hey, you want to know something that really influenced me when I was a kid? Shut. Little brand that came out in New York, became Zoo York later on. And here's what we loved about Shut. Especially, I believe it was the Shut Shark. I had a couple of them. I don't remember them terribly well. I gave up my life and really turned my whole direction into Christianity and Christian spirituality. So I basically, and I was never a collector. Everything I owned I used until it was complete garbage. So I don't have my old Shut Shark, but my Shut Shark, I got it used. I got a lot of boards used as a kid from the Rippers, the local Rippers. And some of them are on Thrasher videos and stuff. We were their little brother generation. And I had a Shut Shark, and it was, the word for it I would say is dense. It was very dense, very solid maple. It was, it had squarer corners than the stuff we were seeing on the wall from Vision. A similar density was found in the Santa Cruz boards back then. It was like a thing among me and my friends that, like, oh man, if you get a Vision, it's gonna chip in a week. You know, there were a couple of identifiable brands in our area where your board was gonna chip in a week. And Shut and Santa Cruz, but Shut was so small and so close to us because I only lived an hour from where Shut was happening, you know, and they were so street level. They weren't vert people, and this was the late '80s when, you know, there was no like professional skateboarding outside of vert. So this was like what they would call the street revolution, and the Shut Shark, square edge, dense maple. Well, it turns out it was pressed by oh my goodness, up in Maine. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say Watson, but Watson's over near LA. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of the pressers now. I used to talk about them all the time. But it was pressed over in Maine. And just grabbing my coffee. Gonna get a refill here. It was pressed over in Maine. I'll remember later. Don't worry, we'll talk about this era a lot. And that dense, strong, square-edged laminate. Now, the rumor was they were cut and shaped on a rooftop in Brooklyn or the Bronx or something. I don't believe anything. I've even seen videos where Shutt talked about, like, oh, our press is in this room and you can't go in there because you can't see that. Well, yeah, they weren't pressed in that room. There might have been something like a skateboard press in that room, but Shutt came out of Maine, pressed properly. And the brothers that pressed wood, they did Zoo York, and then they became a brokering for the Chinese-made Zoo York brand, and then they started back up again. These brothers were killing it at Life, running their laminate shop. And then they put out a promo in the 2000s of their restart making laminate in-house. I think it was awesome. And this promo got panned because they had a lady in the promo, and she was awesome. She was sturdy and heavy and beautiful in that way, and people just panned it. And that's something that bothers me. It should bother you too, because what are you doing? And man, that's good laminate that comes out of that Maine workshop. It's a factory, and they make proper laminate, and they did in the 80s. Those Shutt boards really set my dials for what I want in a skateboard. They were slightly heavier, they were more sturdy, and they were dependable, and they were awesome, and even used up. That board was twice as solid as what I was seeing coming out of the largest brands, which was Punky Lumber. And then it was only a few more years till the inmates began to run the asylum, and all the boards became punky, very disposable. And I was then, I was a young man, and I was looking at them like, look at them, they're actually popularizing breaking your deck. That is so smart. They've got all these folks thinking that that's what it's supposed to do. So smart. The disposability and the design obsolescence of it, and even on record, major white-coated board producer is on record that a board shouldn't last more than 2 weeks if you want to stay in business. And tell you, that's the Sun Tzu rule to break right there, is make a board that lasts months and months, and you might not do the same kind of garbage disposable business, but boy, you'll sleep good. And who knows though? So I didn't have a topic in mind this morning, but today we made this clip. My phone thing broke, and I wanted to put the phone up on top of the boombox, and you can see I made this little clip here. That's it. I made this, and I can pinch it into shape and tighten it up if I want to, but it works just fine. I'll just put this phone right up here. There it is. There's the clip. Let's put the phone right behind the clip. There's one side. There's the other side. And now it's clipped in. And you guys are on a nice angle looking into the workshop. I'm going to make another clip up top so you guys can look down. I'm going to try to go without a phone holder, see where we wind up, because I can tell that just with the daily videos, I'm making 2, 3, 4 a day. These are going to not last. Hey, it really is it is my intention to become a, what do they call them, YouTubers. I think that is a great idea. I think that putting out this kind of content, if I had my druthers, would result in more and more and more people buying veneer, buying glue, building presses, and running small operations, and decentralize the influence of our present skateboarding industry. That would make it so much more radical and good. I cannot see a downside to this. And I also can't see it happening without me getting in here, swinging elbows, and talking about it. It turns out talking is very important. And I get a lot of bad press in my local area. They say I talk a lot, as if that's a bad thing in and of itself. And I say, well, if I talk a lot, what do I say? Do I talk more than I skate? Of course I do. Not only am I old, I'm untalented. Let's get over ourselves. Not only am I old, I'm untalented. My glory days, I never had them. Maybe my glory days lie after I die. I hope yours do. And so I'm just it's killing me. It's killing me. Because meanwhile, saying a guy talks a lot is enough for people to be afraid to listen. Well, don't be afraid to listen. Don't be afraid to join in. Drop a comment, drop a question. Why don't we let me see here. Let's see. Doot. All right, well, there are no questions in the comments right now. And one day, this will change. I'll hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I will put up a Facebook link that I'm doing a YouTube Live. That's the way it'll change. But we are 800 something subscribers away from that. So don't say I didn't warn you. But that will be cool, because then the video will be, you'll be able to see the comments in the permanent form of the video. A Facebook video is lost in the algorithm, but a YouTube video is chronicled in order so I want to have your comments and your statements running down, and for you to be able to see what each other are saying during the feeds. So for now, first video of the day, morning coffee, is a like and subscribe video. Share the channel video. It's Captain Lou, CaptainLew, with a space between the two words, Captain Lou. And look me over. I'm the captain, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I'm very grateful to be able to be part of your journey. Thanks again, friends.